sat through more than 2 hours of grilling. He handled questions from legislators upset about the testing standards. And our Capitol correspondent Pat Bailey asked him the question you want to know: is anything going to change? Pat, what did the commissioner have to say?
Well, Greg, essentially he said no. First it was parents and teachers, now state lawmakers getting a chance to grill State Ed Commissioner John King about the Common Core. They told him point blank, fix the process or we will.
Hit the delay button. Hit it.
For 2 hours and 22 minutes, State Education Commissioner John King heard state senators question his decision to allow the Common Core testing standards to continue to be rolled out the way they have.
Something's wrong, and it can't drag on.
King defended himself, saying there have been adjustments and more are on the way. However, as far as halting the implementation or scaling back even more, King told me that will not happen.
There's tremendous momentum around the Common Core. There's great work happening in classrooms across the state. Of course, there will be challenges and there'll need to be adjustments, and we'll continue to make them.
Commissioner King says if parents, teachers, and lawmakers want a change in the implementation process and want to untie the teacher evaluation to test scores, something educators have been vocal about, then it would be up to the governor and the state legislature to make that happen.
To the extent that we're talking about the standards and teaching and learning, that's obviously in the purview of the Board of Regents and the State Education Department. And again, we have consistent support across education stakeholders for the standards and the work that we're doing to implement the standards.
Before he left Thursday's hearing, King heard from at least 6 lawmakers who said they are going to side with teachers and introduce legislation to halt the implementation process.
And I trust them more than I trust anyone else when it comes to education, our teachers.
Now, in fact, I talked with a teacher as well today who told me that they have yet to see any adjustments to the Common Core made that has affected how they teach it and what tests they give. One teacher told me what their recommendations would be for Commissioner King or a new panel Governor Cuomo wants to put together. I'll share that thought with you coming up tonight at 6:30. Greg?